Hey, what's going on? What's going on? This is Ola coming to you live from my Empire Pro studios. On this episode, I want to talk to you about what is the best flipping books in the marketplace. I want to warn you, okay? I'm going to be biased. Number one, I'm going to be biased. Number two, I'm going to put in a lot of effort to review a few of them for you. Uh, One thing I want you to take note here is as I recommend some of these books for you, I'm sticking with the basics and the fundamentals. There's a lot of things that change with technology and the house flipping game, obviously. But the sad truth and probably the real truth, okay? Uh, I say sad truth because a lot of people falling for the new technology, new thing. It's true, technology does change a lot. But the truth of the matter is that there's a lot of fundamentals and basics that hasn't changed. It all comes down to buy and sell houses. Anything that can make your life easier is typically has to do with how you attract people, marketing itself, which is the really core thing that you do, right? And probably how you market properties. Okay. As far as the real fundamentals behind it, the legalities of it, there's not much that really change over time. As far as you coming to the marketplace and making sure you're filling a gap that no one else is occupying, nothing has changed. The only thing that changes is that the gap can change, right? The gap that's empty, that's vacant, where you can occupy and provide services to the personnel in the business, starting from buyers, sellers, gurus that are already established in the business, or other colleagues in the business. Really, the key thing to making money is serving, right? You need to find a way to add value. If you're not adding value, there's no money that's going to show up. So everything I'm going to recommend to you here is going to be it's going to be surrounding those basic fundamental things that I just shared with you, and I want you to pay attention to that. Number one book. Again, I told you, I warned you, I was going to be biased. Is to get the Empire Lifestyle Secrets, because at the end of the day, this is about marketing. Okay, this is at the end of the day about marketing. If you don't know how to attract people to the game, you are going to lose. Doesn't matter how many houses are on the market, doesn't matter how many houses you're able to pick up and put under contract. If there's nobody that's going to be occupying the position of a buyer, then there's no money, because money only comes from one place, and that's from the buyers. Okay. And how do you use internet marketing in today's time and age to attract all the buyers you need, right? Anytime you want. That's something I cover extensively in Empire Lifestyle Secrets, and you can download it absolutely for free at myEmpirePRO.com. Now, with that out of the way, I want to go into Amazon. Okay, the Amazon is your friend. Let's not front. Let's not beat around the bush about this. Okay, all the books you're gonna need, okay, when it comes to the game, is on Amazon. That's where they're at. And they're not in. I mean, they could still be in the Borders. I don't know if Borders still exist, or maybe what's the name of the other bookstore, right? I'm not sure. But the bottom line here is this: any book, all the books you need in the Kindle form, Kindle audiobooks, anything you need is already available on Amazon.com, and that's where I'm going to point you to go search for some of this book. Okay, so what I want to review a few of them. Okay, just based off of my feel. Okay, when I went through my training, it wasn't exactly about a book. It was about the full-blown $3,000 program that I went through. Okay, but the difference between these books and that training is that you're talking to a real human being. The book is something you take home, you can read on your pillow, you can before you sleep, you can read by your home office desk, you can relax on your couch and just read, and that's why you're paying cheap, because there's nobody's personal time involved outside of what they created, which is the book, right? So what I noticed that there's a ton of books here, some of them with reviews. I want you to note something about this review. Some of these reviews are cooked. Okay, they are cooked. That means these are people that have followers, probably for good reasons. They probably know what they're talking about, and then they send people to go give them reviews. Okay, so I wouldn't just go by just reviews. I would, well, take my recommendation number one. Okay, the first one I want to recommend to you, um, I'm not sure if it's here. I think it would be. I'm gonna come back here. Okay, I think it would be under real estate investing. Okay, that's the first one I want to recommend to you, and it's by a guy called Gary Keller. Okay, Gary Keller. Okay, so he did the same version. He did a realtor version of this book. Okay, it's called The Millionaire Real Estate Investor. So even if you're a wholesaler or you just want to flip houses, this is a great book to pick up. If you watched a video that I did um, last time, it's a video that I did about this guy called Kevin, who literally threw all of the real estate wholesaling business under the bus. He has done another video since then where he corrected himself. Okay, just so you know. But this is how you know that the real realtors in the game, the big time realtors, they don't kick against real estate wholesalers or investors. They make friends with anybody that can bring buyers, that can bring business. Forget buyers, that can bring business to the table. Okay, and Gary Keller is one of such people. Is the founder of Keller Williams. So he did this video. He has the real estate agent version of it, which I would recommend that you pick up as well too. Okay, this book has fundamentals in them. Okay. Personally, I actually read the real estate agent one and it's just as good. Okay. So I will pick up both of them. Okay. So those are really, really good books that I want to recommend for you from a fundamental standpoint when it comes to understanding the real estate wholesaling game. Okay. This is how you're going to know what you want to put out in the marketplace and things like that. And in addition to that, this guy's not paying me anything, by the way. Okay, Gary Keller is not paying me anything to do this. Okay, just so you know. In addition to that, I'm clicking over into his page right now. I would pick up this book, the one, this one right here. Okay, the one, and that's Gary Keller right there. I pick up the one thing. That's what it's called, the one thing. Okay, if you're an entrepreneur of any type, this is it's a must read. Okay, it's a must read book. Okay, so I'll definitely pick that up. All right, so now let's go back to some of the other ones that are under flipping houses, exactly under flipping houses. And then I'm going to give you what my recommendations are. Any real estate book by Robert Kiyosaki also are good. Okay, they are also good. Let me see here. Yeah, so before I come back here, let me do this. Let's do Robert Kiyosaki, and I'm going to tell you which one that you want to grab. Okay. All right, so real estate, of course, you want to understand cash flow quadrants. You want to understand guide to investing, right? You want that if you haven't gotten that yet. But let's see here. I think that's a right. So I mean, this is the real book of real estate right there. Okay, Robert Kiyosaki and the ABC of real estate investing. Okay, that's another one. Okay, it's not by Kawasaki. Okay, I think he's his top trainer or top instructor on real estate, but it was pretty much released under the Rich Dad emblem. So it's a good book to also pick up as well too. All right, so let's go back here. I'm gonna go back to the first page, which is the flipping books. Okay, uh, all of these books I would probably flipping houses for dummies. Okay. Again, not because you're going to be flipping houses for tools. You need to understand the angle that every professional in the game are coming from. Okay. When a realtor wants to go on a YouTube video and bash all of real estate wholesaling, you want to be able to understand what is going on through his mind, right? So if you want to do that, that's why I recommended the millionaire real estate agent, right? You understand what's going through the mind of real estate. You know what they're taking overboard. You know what they're taking way too religiously, and you know where the balance is, right? You understand the game. Okay, and that's what anybody that's planning to win any game, that's what they do. You try to understand the game in and out. Okay, all right, so the dummies is always a good book. Okay, the other one here is Real Estate Gone Bad. This is by Phil Pushiavsky. This guy, his book, you probably get this book for free on his website. I think it's called Freedom Real Estate, something like that. Freedomrealestate.com or Freedom Mentor. Sorry, freedommentor.com. Okay, something like that. Just Google the Freedom Mentor Real Estate to come right up. It's the guy that has the biggest real estate investing YouTube channel. Okay, I've read this book. It's a really good, detailed book that goes into not just the flipping but also the wholesaling part of it and things like that. All right. So that's a good one. trying to see if there's any of the dummies, pick them up. If you have any of the flipping houses for dummies, pick them up. You want to have a library here, okay, that you can. And some of this book you're not going to read just one time, okay. I don't recommend reading any type of book one time. Like my book, the best way to benefit out of my book is to read it 10 to 15 times. Empire Lifestyle Secret, you can get it for free, myEmpirePRO.com. You read it 10 to 15 times. If you read it any short of that, you're risking making a hell of mistakes that most people out here are making. Most people are making this mistake, spending tons of thousands of dollars on direct mailing that's not generating any results. They're driving for dollars. They are essentially wasting money marketing to vacant properties, and eventually most of them end up quitting, right? Probate deals and things like that. There are better ways to do this business, okay? And most people are doing those things, and you're gonna have struggle because the competition is extremely too high. So the way to rise to the top, like the cream rise to the top, right? Is by filling the gap when most people are not occupying right now. And I'm gonna give you a quick secret, and that's the part where you build a bias list. Okay, if you get good at building a bias list using the internet, you will win this game all day long. And that's what I cover extensively in my book, which is Empire Lifestyle Secret. You can find it for free at myempirepro.com. All right. So real estate investing gone bad is a good one. I think he has another book. There are two of his books. Let's see. Let's click into his page right here. Okay. Yeah, this is the one right here. This is the one I read. Okay. How to be a real estate investor. Okay. That's the one you want to pick up and read. And that's the guy right there. He has good content on YouTube. He creates good quality content on YouTube, and his book is fantastic as well too. Okay. So let's scroll down to the bottom here. You can see there's a lot of books on the market. Okay. There's one more book that I probably want to recommend here, but let's just browse through here. I'll probably be able to tell you in a second here. Let's see. So there's a ton of books on flipping houses. By the way, majority of these books are designed to generate leads. Okay. So they may not necessarily, the ones I've told you about are best sellers. Okay. They're best sellers uh, with a ton of good reviews there too. Let's see here. All right, so yeah, the rest of them I wouldn't worry about them. So let's another one, real estate wholesaling. It's called reverse wholesaling, something like that. I'm not sure if it's reverse real estate wholesaling or reverse wholesaling. I'm gonna Google it for you in a second. So it's a couple of books here, wholesaling real estate. So free Kindle. Essentially, it's a lead generator. Okay. So if you get any of these Kindles, you can expect that you will end up in somebody's funnel. Okay, just expect that. So anyway, this is the book that I'm going to recommend for you by Kent Clothier. How to walk backwards to make quick cash in real estate without money, credit, or experience. All right, so working backwards is something I teach. Okay, but you can pick up this book. It's Kindle $2.99, $8.99. Um, yeah, most people are trying to walk forward, and that lane is saturated. Okay, working backwards is especially with internet marketing is the easiest way for you to build this business and to get your feet wet. When I say get your feet wet, that means with money. Okay, so that's something that I want you to pay attention to. All right, so that's what I have for you. Again, the best book is Empire Lifestyle Secrets, because I go into marketing, which is the one single activity that will get you paid in the business of real estate or any business for that matter. Okay, and I use real estate for example. Also, when you decide to get this book, it's going to give you instant automatic access to a 7-day course called is it's called the Smart Business Empire. Okay, essentially, how do you run a smart real estate wholesaling business? Okay, you have access to all of that at www.myempirepro.com. If you insist, you must do contact motivated seller and look for motivated sellers. This is the best one in the market. RedX, myempirepro.com/RedX is where you want to go. Okay. So that's what I have for you on this episode. If you like what I've shared with you so far, please feel free to share it with the market by clicking the share and to share to your social media everywhere. Click the thumbs up button for me. That will be the best thing you can do for me on this video. Just click the thumbs up. If I said anything here that made sense so far, give me a thumbs up. Okay. And if you have questions, contributions, anything you have to say, your thoughts, you want to share them, I will truly appreciate that. Share them in the comment box below. And hopefully, you've been enlightened and educated. And I will see you on the next one. And peace.